Alright, howdy folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are checking out some more Starship Troopers, though we're not playing as the Starship Troopers. Today, we are playing as the Arachnids. This is all due to a mod, or I guess a scenario, made by a creator called Evil Inside, and I'll link his YouTube channel down in the description below, where one of the comments is mine, and he replied with the files needed to play this scenario and also with how to install it. It's really simple. You just have to drag and drop basically 2 or 3 files into your scenarios folder, and you get to play as the Arachnids. Now, the developers behind Starship Troopers were part of Slytherin's next 2022 sort of update video or stream, and one of the things they teased was their sort of new campaign that they're going to be releasing. But what they didn't really tease, and I was maybe slightly looking forward to, was either the ability to play as the bugs in some sort of skirmish mode, or maybe even a co-op or PvP mode. But until they do that, which we're not sure if they are going to, people can make custom scenarios in their new level editor. And obviously, like I said, this is one of them, and it's kind of different to play as the bugs because you don't get to upgrade your units. You really have to try to use your numbers advantage to get through the obstacles on the map. So in this scenario, we just got a whole bunch of new bugs. We spawn at the bottom here. We have AI warriors who are trying to scale the walls of this massive city, but as you can see, they're not really doing a great job of that. But it's our job to come from the inside of this walled city, because we have, as you can see, we sort of dug tunnels underneath and sort of came behind their defenses. And it's our job to destroy the police station, reach the fort control point, destroy the HQ, and get a couple of secondary points. These are usually just, you have to capture these flags. You can see the final base here is very well defended with wave break mortars. We have these M11 Marauders everywhere, and some pretty high veterancy infantry. But we're just going to be going through and destroying as many of these human scum, I guess, if we're talking from the bug perspective, as we can. It is a little buggy. That's not... actually, that sounds very like I'm making a pun based on the... Well, that's... I don't even have to explain that that was a bad pun. It wasn't meant to be one. But it is actually rough. The playing as the bugs isn't easy because your bugs are in these squads, and they tend to kind of get stuck on enemies. Like, for example, here, I'm trying to get to the flamethrowers, but they're actually using civilians as cover. I can't get to them otherwise. So it's very different when the only thing you really have is melee, unless you have some of these spitter and scorpion bugs, but they're very much few and in between in this scenario that the creator has made. Now, again, we need to capture these radio stations to unlock new units and new areas, because we don't have a ton of... Okay, these flamethrower guys need to really die. I mean, these tiger bugs are really strong, but the flamethrowers will eat... Okay, finally my spitters have arrived on destination, but we just need to, like, sort of make a big concerted push for these next areas. We need to deal with these Mark II troopers. Those guys are really good. We just need to spam our tiger bugs on them. Their grenade launching ability is really good, but you can see they're getting kind of destroyed when it's, you know, a 30 versus 1, which is, I guess, sort of realistic when you look at the numbers in the shows and the movies. Okay, I need you guys to deal with these Mark II troopers, and we can capture this radio station, which we are capturing. And then I think that might be to destroy the pipe irrigation system. And then we can probably start going up behind these units. We need to make sure that at least a couple bugs stay in here. We have a lot of... Oh, we have a tanker bug, plasma grenadiers. Oh, wow, we have actually just pushed them all the way off this wall. Are these all mine? Oh, they are all mine. Okay, they're just going crazy. We need to just... See, as you can see, it's a little harder to micro this because you have a lot of guys. Normally, you only have a few, but we can micro our tanker and plasma grenadiers, and we'll just micro the guys that are maybe a little bit more important. Oh, we actually captured a pipeline. Yes, we did. Do we have more? I haven't even seen a scorpion do much, but I really want to try to keep my scorpion and my spitter bugs and my tanker and my plasma gren all together. We're just going to keep pushing up into the city. There are a bunch of high-rises that have infantry on the roofs that we can't really fight, and currently our AI warriors are just getting absolutely decimated by them. But we've cleared the wall, which I think means that these warriors... Yeah, you can see they're climbing up the wall. That's perfect. Well, let's capture the next zone. And over... God, this is just insane. The amount of units on screen and the fact my game is still running at a decent FPS is actually kind of nuts. I want to see if my tanker bug can really mess some units up. The thing is that you don't get the special abilities. You don't get to upgrade units and give them upgrades like the humans, I guess, can do, which is kind of unlucky. Oh, the tanker bug's about to spit. Oh, damn. Okay, that guy just got absolutely roasted, quite literally. Maybe we can use our spitter bugs to deal with these snipers, because they're just destroying the, I guess I can call them infantry that I have. Okay, our spitter bugs need to focus on these snipers on the roofs. Our tanker, this tanker bug is so strong. Maybe we can get our horde to advance on this middle sector, because currently we just need some bodies on the cap, I guess, if you want to say it bluntly. And then we just have, that's the thing here, right? The micro level is usually about 5 to 9 squads, depending on the scenario that you're playing. Having more units than I can even fathom is a sort of a good and a bad thing. It's a little distracting because you just have so many guys to keep track of that I'm just sort of right-clicking and hoping that they get to their destination. I'm not even really going to worry about these guys on the roof. My FPS is starting to tank a little bit, as you can see, understandably so, I assume. Okay, now I think we just push for the final sector here, so we're just going to select everyone I have, as much as it pains me to do, because my frames... Oh, we have hopper bugs. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we are probably going to get them to attack the rooftop guys. So these are the flying bugs. And obviously the flying bugs and the range bugs are really only the only guys that can somewhat deal with the people on the rooftops. We just need to target those guys. Get our hopper bugs.
We've got a unit under attack.
Yeah, I know. We have units under attack. No. Come here. Okay, this is going to be absolutely brutal. This one guy is going to have no shot. Oh, they're not even able to do anything. Hey, okay, we'll just go through like this. We'll knock out all the guys on the rooftops. There we go. It's actually kind of rough like that. Okay, deal with him. Okay, snipers down. Next, rocket troopers. Those are dangerous. Especially if they can use their ability. They are very dangerous. But we'll just make sure we are done with all those guys. Okay. Now, let's deal with these enemies that are holding on. E-pulse troopers are really strong. They are really strong. So we want to deal with those guys ASAP. My plasma grenadier has to move up a lot more. We have just a whole bunch of units that are barely moving. We're kind of, as you can see, getting into their kill zone. But I'm hoping that we can destroy these E-pulse troopers with our hoppers. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Because those guys are really strong. I don't know if they're strong if the AI has control over them, but they are very strong if a player has control over them. We're just going to make these hopper bugs kind of just commit Sudoku. You know, if they die, they die. Don't really care. They who are about to die salute you. They are just going ham on any units on the ground. It's like constant airstrikes. And I guess maybe we should focus on these Marines. I don't even know what Marines are. Have I even seen Marines myself in the campaign? I don't remember. I'm just trying to go through... And if these hopper bugs are dying, they're getting swatted out of the air. But if we can kill these Marines, and we just have to push our entire force in here somehow. There's still some guys in the middle of the map. Oh, that last hopper bug just died. We have a flamethrower marauder, which we are going to have to knock out here after we knock out these Marines. As you can see, we are overrunning them quite fast. Oh crap, we did not kill this one Marine. That's annoying. But this M11 is just getting burned to death. Okay, let's get the spitters so we get the snipers, because they're just pissing me off. But I believe that's all the rooftop guys gone. Just making sure. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them gone, I'd assume. What is this? There's just a green health. Oh, really? You guys still haven't killed this one guy? Alright, thank you. Let's take a look and see what that is. Also, this one tiger is just completely stuck. Our tanker is getting marauded. Oh, nice. That marauder has gone down. I mean, this is brutal. We have the tanker shooting these infantry in the back while they're basically trying to suppress the warriors at the bottom. As you can see, it's just a massive... I don't know how to even... Okay, the AI warriors may be blocking off the rest of my guys to come in, which is a little frustrating. Again, I guess the game is not really made to be necessarily used or played as a bug. But I think we can just capture these two zones. I mean, it's kind of cheeky. I don't know if that's kind of breaking... Oh, here we go. We're getting some troops to come in. It's just very piecemeal. Actually, a lot of these troops aren't mine. I lied. Actually, I may have lost a lot of my units here. of chemical troopers. Those guys are really good. As you can see, the Royal Guard here just went crazy. He went berserk. He's going through the chemical troopers, which is good because those chemical troopers have to die basically because they are killing my guys way too quickly. Come on, come on. Oh, yes, we got warriors on the wall. We might have broken through their defenses over here. The chemical troopers are not dying. Die, sir. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. I think... Did I maybe... I guess I would have cheekily captured the base, but this would have been an overrun either way. Just a little quick look at Starship Troopers playing as the Arachnids due to content created by members of the community, and I believe that they are going to be introducing a way for Steam Workshop to be introduced into the game, which should make sharing scenarios a lot easier. But I'm actually very excited I was able to get my hands on some bug gameplay, or bugged gameplay, if you want to call it that. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and I hope to catch you in the next one.